What's going on, everybody? I've heard that Lisa Marie Presley, we all know Lisa Marie Presley, Elvis's daughter, the daughter of Elvis and Priscilla Presley. Well, I've heard that she's got some Tales All book coming out where she discussed in the book about her time with her father before he passed away. And I guess she's supposed to be having some shocking new details about her marriage to her ex-husband, the late King of Pop himself, Michael Jackson. I just hope and pray that whatever she talks about in her book about her and Michael's marriage, I hope it's nothing negative. Okay? I hope it's not. I hope she doesn't end up like Corey Feldman, where she once defended Michael, but now all of a sudden she says she can't defend him anymore because of that stupid documentary. I hope she doesn't go that route in this book, because if she does, I'm going to be pissed, and everybody else will. I hope there's nothing negative about Michael. I really hope not, because Lisa Marie has also defended Michael, saying that he wasn't a pedophile. He was a great lover and whatnot. So I hope she doesn't do what Corey Feldman did, because ever since that documentary, people still are believing the documentary, starting to think that Michael Jackson was really a pedophile and a child molester. He wasn't. Okay, Corey Feldman defended this man, saying that Michael was innocent. But now, because of the documentary, he changed his mind, saying, oh, I can't defend Michael anymore. Why? Because of the documentary? You can't let a documentary make you change your mind. If you thought Michael was not a pedophile or child molester, you stick to that. Don't change your freaking mind saying you can't defend him anymore because people judge you for still defending him to this day. If so, who cares what they think? It's about you, Corey Feldman. But no, you threw Michael under the bus, and now you're talking about you can't defend him anymore. That's not cool. And I guess Tatum O'Neal recently did the same thing. Tatum O'Neal, I think her and Michael were once in love, or they kind of dated back in the day or whatever. And she's the daughter of Ryan O'Neal. Ryan O'Neal's the same guy that once married to Farrah Fawcett. Now it sounds like she coming out. She defended Michael all these years. Now it seems like ever since the documentary came out, now she feels like Michael was a pedophile. It's like, really? Really, Tatum O'Neal? I thought you had Michael's back. Now all of a sudden you letting the documentary get to you too? Tatum O'Neal, unbelievable. Tatum O'Neal, you've aged like cottage cheese. You got some nerve saying Michael was a pedophile. Tatum O'Neal's 55 years old. Does she look 55? She looks older than that. She looks 65. No wonder some people say white people don't age well, which is not true. Okay, people need to stop assuming that all white people don't age well. That's some bull. Okay? Some don't age well, but some actually do. Take Michelle Pfeiffer, for example. Michelle Pfeiffer is 61 years old. Does she look 61? No. Okay? This is a picture of her back in 1999 for a cover of a magazine. That's sexy right there. Michelle Pfeiffer, I always thought she was sexy. Okay? 1999, Michelle Pfeiffer looking sexy. 20 years later, she still look good, still looks sexy. Then there's Susan Sarandon. Susan Sarandon's 72 years old. Yeah, she's 72. Does she look 72? No, she looks great for her age. She's still got it going on at 72. And let's get on Wendy Williams' ass for a minute. Wendy Williams, I just saw a video the other day from her show. Her show needs to be gonzo from television, I should say. But anyways, she talking about the Lisa Marie Presley Tells All book. And she had audacity to just disrespect Michael and making all these jokes. Like she was talking about the one picture that they were showing with them together smiling. She talking about, isn't it funny how she's a white woman, but he's, because he looks like a white woman because of the pale skin and the makeup he wore. And then she gonna say, hey, I'm sorry, Michael, rest in peace, but jokes are jokes. Hey, that joke was not needed, okay? You can tell some jokes where you can go way too far and it's not needed. Wendy Williams, you have the nerve to say rest in peace to Michael, but you think it's all fun and games to joke about his sex life. Like you didn't think he wasn't good in bed. Who are you? And then she had a nerve to ask this woman on the show if she remembered how she always thought about Michael's, and then she said, mentioned about it looking like a candy cane. It sounds like she was talking about his penis. Like Wendy Williams pictured Michael's penis would have looked like a candy cane. Are you serious, Wendy Williams?
Isn't it funny she's the white woman, but he's, you know, rest in peace, Michael. Hi, Jackson family. You know I love you, but come along. This is jokes, jokes, jokes. Look, I just picture Michael's, Suzanne, remember?
Yeah, oh,
To be like a candy cane, you know what I mean? I just, and about Elvis, what do we need to know? We knew that, and rest in peace to both of them, but you know, Elvis had like a pill popping problem. We know that. So what's she going to tell us? I don't care exactly what he took. We just know the landscape. Elvis got mad at the TV and shot it one time. And then he passed away of cardiac arrest on the toilet.
This is not funny! It's not funny!
She had a nerve to say, isn't it funny that, you know, Lisa's a white woman, but Michael... No, isn't it funny that you look like a man? There's a reason why people make fun of you and say you look like a man. And you look creepy as hell in the face. You look mannish. Nobody finds you attractive at all, not sexy the least. There's nothing attractive about you, Wendy Williams, and especially your personality. You trying to make jokes about Michael and his sex life, that just shows that you truly have an ugly personality. It's like, why are they talking about his sex life? The man is no longer living, but they think it's okay to still make jokes about him and his sex life. That's not cool. And what really pissed me off was seeing the women in the audience just laughing. I hate when they do that. It's so annoying. It's like, we don't want to see the women having a funny reaction laughing at Wendy's jokes. We don't care. And those women in the audience should be ashamed of themselves for laughing. It's not funny. It's like they don't care if Michael's gone. They still find it funny because, ha 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 ha, that's funny, Wendy. You're so funny. It's so true. We don't care if Michael's dead. It's still funny that he's no longer living. We can make these jokes. Michael Jackson's still rolling in his grave. He continues to roll in his grave. He rolls in his grave due to Corey Feldman throwing him under the bus. Tatum O'Neal doing the same thing. Wendy Williams making jokes about him, despite her saying rest in peace. Whatever, Wendy Williams. And he's rolling his grave because the women audience are laughing at him and his sex life. So disgusting. And he's rolling the grave because of the documentary crap. And then she said something about, well, what does she have to say about her father? We all know about the drug issues that Elvis had. We get it. Elvis popped pills. And then she said something about, yeah, then he passed away while having a cardiac arrest on the toilet. It's like, really? And you know, for some reason, people tend to joke around about Elvis' death. They tend to joke around, actually think that the guy was using the bathroom while on the toilet when he had the cardiac arrest. Now, I've heard that he did have his pants wrapped around his ankles when he was using the toilet. But you can't just assume that he was actually using the toilet at the time he had the cardiac arrest, okay? Even if that was the case, that's not funny to joke around about. That's a sad, messed up way to go for somebody to be using the toilet and all of a sudden they have cardiac arrest. That's not funny. Who's to say? Elvis was probably minding his business, having his pants down with his pants around his ankles, but probably wasn't using the toilet, you know? Can't people do that? Can't people just sit on the toilet and just relax? But they don't have to use the toilet. Wendy Williams, your show needs to go. You're disgusting. Screw you. Screw the women audience. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Please tell me what you guys think. Later.